Welcome back, guys. It's your boy LG. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Violet Voyage. I got a new banger for you guys from Sunday Conversation. This is Caleb Presley, a gentleman who is just hilarious. Kind of reminds me of Drewski. He just did an episode with Drewski, and he just has all these amazing guests on. He's done such a phenomenal job in this little comedic segment called Sunday Conversation, and I believe he's interviewing Dana White. So I love both these guys. Let's check it out together and see what we can see, shall we?
Billionaire Dana White.
Good morning.
How do you sleep at?
I heard that as I was bookmarking the clip. Billionaire. My boy Dana's got the Billy. Good for him. That's a lot of dang dinero.
Night.
Go ahead. I can't fucking wait to hear this.
Promoting illegal fighting.
Which one's illegal? What's the illegal fighting?
The site I was streaming it on said it was illegal.
That makes sense. No.
Lee Balls has been having a hard time streaming recently on StreamEat.
One thing you can understand from Caleb is that it's just always going to be a joke after joke after joke. He doesn't leave any white space, so to speak, which I think is what makes him so successful. So Dana White's not even responding to his jokes. He's just laughing and waiting for the next zinger. So talk about a glow up. You know, it's funny. Dana White, if you want to see what's possible with money, hard work, and determination, look up early videos of Dana White. And he just looks so much, kind of like what happened to Jeff Bezos. Just looks so much better than he did years ago, which is often not the trajectory for many people. So good on Dana.
Do you want to apologize to him?
You shut down Stream East?
I cut down a lot of streams.
Really?
Yeah.
That was you?
I love how, and they're talking about Stream East. I think that's how I was planning on watching the Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua fight, and what a massive site that turned into. So I can only imagine they would go after that, rightfully so. I love how Glenny Balls always is dressed up to look like the guest.
One of my favorite things to do, yeah.
I fucking love Stream East.
Yeah, we took it serious and went after people.
Narc.
What kind of advice would you give an up-and-comer who is winning most of his fights at school, but is having to fight out of his weight class because he's beating up fat kids?
I don't know what the answer to that question is. That's a good one. I don't know. Oh, come on.
Yeah, gotta get the flavor in there.
Why do you think you have so many angry employees?
Angry employees? I don't have any angry employees.
When you're watching these fighters out there, you don't think that they're angry?
I think they're mean. I don't know if they're angry.
What is it? The fighter pay issue? Is that really an issue?
It's always going to be an issue. That'll never go away.
Is it true that...
I got to say this about capitalism too. Well, not necessarily about capitalism, but just about business in general. Something that I've learned, so maybe this is a little advice to some of the young aspiring entrepreneurs out there. Often when I've started businesses, and I'm just starting to have a few that are doing well, it's very difficult because you come up in life working for others, and then you realize that your time is more valuable, hopefully, and that you're never going to get ahead working the 9 to 5 unless you take the initiative. And when you start your own business, you think, or at least I did mistakenly, and there's a lot of people who do it way better than me, you think mistakenly that you can give them more of your profit margin and really, and kind of replace the bad wages that everyone's gotten, quote unquote, with better wages. But when I first started my first business that did well, I offered people amazing wages and at the expense of my bottom line. And what I realized was it didn't give me enough traction to even really keep the business going. So really you learn as an entrepreneur, you have to find that wage that you can pay that is the maximum that you can pay that allows you to grow and for the business to be a win in general. So often, and then whatever the wage is, that's just what it is for the business to continue going. And often people think it should be higher, but I feel like that ratio, now I'm really starting to understand it, that ratio of what wage you're able to offer the employees, in this case the fighters, and what the wage is that you're able, is lower than I initially thought it would be. So just is what it is. If that helped anybody, great. Anyway, let's keep going here.
For every $100 Dana White makes on a fight, the fighters have to pay Dana White $5 more?
They have to pay me $5 for every 100.
Caleb's got
I don't know
jokes.
if that is the true math on it, but sounds good to me.
How are they going to be mad at you for not paying them when they don't even have any money? You're a billionaire. Get your guapo.
There you go. That's one way to look at it.
Tell us more about Power Slap. We're interested in Power Slap.
What about it? What do you want to know?
Where do they practice? Are they slapping at home?
No, these guys, we do combines at the Performance Institute.
You call it a fight or a slap? If I want to go to the slap, do I go to I'm going to the fight or I'm going to the slap?
Fight.
I'm going to the fight. But you're actually going to the slap.
Yeah.
The problem with Power Slap is if someone gets a shit slap out of them, we can't even see it.
Who can't see it?
The audience.
What?
We can't even see the shit.
That you can't see what?
The shit.
You can't see the shit? You fucking with me?
We can move on. Do you mind if we do a new question presented by Underdog? Use code Caleb and get...
All right, I don't know if it's that I'm pausing this or what, but the episode is falling a little flat. I don't even know what he meant by that, and I think that's why he moved on. But props to Caleb. He's always able to land on his feet, sense the energy, and just keep moving. So good on him.
$100 bonus entries with your first $5 entry?
Sure.
Tell me about the guy a lot of us, my personal favorite of all time, Conor McGregor. What's that guy like?
Exactly what you see is what you get.
Even after Conor McGregor has left the octagon, he still is always doing something. He's still so relevant.
Yep, and making money, and it has created a ton of successful businesses, and he's done well for himself.
How does he have so much energy?
He's young.
He always just looks so alert.
It's true. He is. That kid he's a one of one, man. He's a unicorn. I get it. I get it.
We know your personal favorite is obviously John Jones. But
Well, I wouldn't say my personal favorite is John Jones. The greatest of all time is John Jones.
we know that's your opinion. But who is actually the greatest pound for pound fighter?
It's John Jones.
How about this?
Mm-hmm.
Conor McGregor versus John Jones, pound for pound. Or for fans abroad, kilo for kilo. Who are you taking?
If you want to go pound for pound,
Kilo for kilo.
kilo versus kilo, Jones versus McGregor. McGregor, as far as pay-per-view buys and on the business side, he is the GOAT when it comes to the.
Kilo GOAT is Conor McGregor, Dana White. Is that what you're saying?
That'll be the clickbait everywhere after this thing.
Tell me about this event you're throwing at your boy's house
At the what?
for the 4th.
The White House?
Yeah.
White House event? Yeah, it's Flag Day, June 14th or something like that.
It's outside?
Mm-hmm. It's in the South Lawn. We're going through all the logistics right now, which is,
I know you probably haven't thought about this, but what if it rains?
yeah, no, we've thought about it.
Yeah.
I don't care if it snows. And this is why I don't do outdoor events. I've only done one outdoor event in the history of the UFC, and that was in Abu Dhabi. We weren't worried about rain, but you got to worry about wind and bugs and
Women showing their ankles?
uh-huh.
Things you have to worry about. From the desk of Willie Balls.
Yes.
Something to think about.
It's smart. You always got to worry about the weather.
How do you get tickets to an event like that?
It's a good question. It'll be under 4,000 seats, but across the street is the Ellipse.
I gotta say, this is like, I don't know. It's just not as funny as some of the other ones. But I mean, I guess this show really is just like an interview that has some meat to it, that has some comedic value. And I think it definitely always delivers on that. I always enjoy watching these. Some of them are just way more wildly funny, but let's keep going.
Which is a huge park,
Mhm.
and you can fit 85,000 people over there. So we're going to put screens up.
I gotta just point it out because I'm always interested in the name of businesses. You know, Jake Paul has MVP Holdings. I say that because, or MVP Promotions. He got that name, which is a great name. I don't always, but I know that good names are really, you just look at words that have done really well. And I could see on his shirt, this must be his holding company, TKO Group Holdings, TKO Technical Knockout. So it kind of reminded me of MVP, but I just, I'm sure if you look up TKO Group Holdings, it might even be $1 billion company. So very interesting. I see Travis Matthew right there. So I think that's what that says. Anyway, I'm always trying to observe a little bit, chat, and just see what's going on.
Over there, and people can hang out in the park and watch the fights.
And if you had to guess, would guys like Glenny Balls and I be in the 85,000 or would we be in the 4,000?
You guys would definitely be in home watching on baby.
Got him.
Option number C.
Well, there you have it. Guys, let me know your thoughts about this episode in the comments, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace. Love you guys.